trade your future for tumble. I mean, watching you arrest other people while I walk right out the door? Yeah, kinda does.
Billions, new season. Only on Showtime. Start your free trial.
Every flavor Blue Diamond Almonds has ever come up with started out with the same deep thought. Hey, you know what might be good? Blue Diamond Almonds.
Sup,
Get your
Jeff
good
Bob?
going.
The most anticipated moment in racing. It's one of the great scenes in all of sports. There's Kurt. 500 miles. Three-car battle. And so welcome back to NRG Stadium at Super Bowl 51. This is the third time the city of Houston has hosted, second time the stadium has, back in 04, the 2003 season. New England Patriots won here over Carolina. See what's happened here, no scoring. 8 scoreless first quarter in Super Bowl history between both teams. This one, Edelman, first down and more. Edelman downfield, and Brady with plenty of time finds him for 27. Well, this is what pass protection allows you to do. Initially, Tom Brady's trying to work Danny Amendola down here at the bottom of the screen, but good coverage. And so he gets off of him, and with time in the pocket, he signals to Edelman right here to take it up the field, knowing he's in man coverage, and then he beats him with the ball. 319, 319, 45, 319. From the 33, Blunt gets it on the handoff. Ball's out. That ball is out. A flag is down. And now the fight for the football. And it belongs to Atlanta, but a flag is on the field. Bill Belichick told us,
holding number 88 offense. Because the result of the play is a fumble recovered by the defense, that penalty is declined. First down, Atlanta.
Bill Belichick told us this is the best strip team we will face all year, and it's the rookie Deion Jones. What a play in the first turnover. It belongs to Atlanta.
When I hear the trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of the crowd. Ain't no grave can hold my body down.
The dead have taken command of the sea.
Well,
That's a good looking Buick right there. That's a Buick, and I'm a supermodel.
Nice play, Billy!
Miranda Kerr?
How about the rookie? Second round pick out of LSU, and this is a Falcons team that practices. Second guy in, try to strip the ball, and that happened with Deion Jones forcing the fumble. Garrett Blunt fumbled in the Patriots' first 2 games of the year, hadn't fumbled in the previous 16 straight. But it gives Atlanta the football at their own 29. We'll go back to it in a minute. Play action. Ryan fires, and the pass is fought for. And Julio Jones somehow comes down with a football, showing how strong he is. 19-yard completion. What a catch. It was unbelievable because the ball is just a little behind with good coverage from Logan Ryan and clearly contested, and he's just able to make a play on it. Those are the kinds of things that he does. He doesn't surprise anybody on this Falcons team. They watch him in practice. He's an amazing athlete, and he just made one heck of a catch. First time he's been targeted in this first half. Ryan sideline, there he is again. Jones backs out of bounds with a first down inside the 30 at the 29, good for 23 yards. This is why he's so dangerous, because once he gets so far down the field with his speed, you're threatened that he's going deep, and you've got to open it up yourself. But the timing with Matt Ryan coming off of it over to the sideline, you just time the Falcons have been inside Patriot territory. Good cutback by Freeman. He's to the 14-yard line. And another first down for Atlanta. Well, Alex Mack, we talked about his fibula and how he would hold up. He's at center. He does an excellent job of blocking, and then Freeman reads the cut off of the zone blocking scheme and just knifes it in the middle. He ran Alan Branch out of the play. Here's Freeman again. What a cutback. Down near the 6, maybe the 5, and they're going to mark him just inside the 6, a gain of 9. Devonta Freeman, he can cut on a dime, and he's perfect for this Kyle Shanahan running game. We saw it on the previous play. Now they come back with it the other way, and he sees the cutback once again and makes some people miss. And now Hightower is trying to call a timeout, and they finally grant it as Atlanta kept coming up to the line in a hurry. And the Patriots trying to catch their breath, trying to make the turnover turn into points here in Super Bowl 51.
Pizza Hut $6.99 any pizzas deal.
Oh my. Oh my.
Your $6.99 any pizzas.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
The $6.99 any pizzas deal. 2 or more mediums, any toppings, anytime. It'll make you say,
Awesome.
because no one out pizzas the Hut.
Hello, I'm Justin Bieber, celebration expert. First, there was the high five. And then there was this. Grunk! From the spike, it evolved quickly. We got the shimmy, we got the shake, and the shimmy shake. Then there was T.O. We took it to the next level. That guy's got unlimited moves. Today, everyone wants things unlimited. Nice moves, kid.
I'm not done yet.
Say goodbye to limits. Introducing T-Mobile One. All unlimited, all in. Taxes and fees included.
Everyone loves unlimited. Post your moves now, and I'm gonna share my faves. Where did this guy come from? Look at him dance. Unlimited moves. This guy's got the shimmity sham shimmity shake right there.
Mobile virtual player. It's a tackling dummy that actually moves. That's part of our practice protocol. Get guys out, do the things that you're going to do on game day. Just don't get hurt.
Good form, man. Good form. That's it.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by T-Mobile. Post your celebration moves now.
Coming up on the halftime show, the one and only Lady Gaga performs for all you little monsters out there. And speaking of little monsters, TV and the guys, they'll break down the first half of the game.
Yeah, don't miss it, America. Me and Lady Gaga. Now where can you possibly go wrong, right?
The Atlanta Falcons during the regular season rushed for over 120 yards per game. That was good for 5th in the NFL. They're averaging over 11 yards a carry here in the first half against New England. 2nd and 1. Freeman, what a cut! Touchdown, Atlanta! Jones in the backfield. They're going to show it looks like they may go play action and then throw the ball to him. They get defense flowing a little bit. Mohamed Sanu, excellent job of blocking on the perimeter and an easy touchdown. And the Falcons have gashed this defense on the ground. Ryan now for the point after. 7-0 Atlanta. It started with a strip. The rookie, Deion Jones, forced the turnover. Dan Quinn thrilled. His team turns it into 7 and a lead. Compliments of Freeman.
When you start out, you might not know where you're going, or what you're doing, or why you're carrying this red rose with you.
You just keep going. Keep your focus and avoid the distractions. At times, you may fall flat on your face. But technically, that's still moving forward.
You gotta pick yourself up, make some moves, and do it all with a smile.
Believe in yourself. You think that any of these folks believed that I'd make it?
Definitely not.
That was a rhetorical question, Daryl.
If you want to make an album, make an album.
If you want to make a universe, make a universe.
If you want to play the clarinet, maybe don't dress like this, but play the clarinet.
The point is, all dreams are within reach. All you have to do is keep moving towards them.
Here's to chasing dreams and the amazing places they lead. The all-new CRV from Honda.
Dr. Crispy, Farmer's Delight, the Ruffler, the Naked Chicken Chalupa with the first shell made of fried chicken goes by many street names. I call it dangerous. Danny here just took a bite. Look at him now.
It's so good.
Danny is making no sense.
My mouth
It's too late for Danny. But it's not too late for you. So if Taco Bell offers you a habit-forming hit of the fried piper, the chalupa cabra, or the naked chicky choop choop, tell them I'm sticking with drumsticks, you dumbsticks. Brought to you by the Council for Eating Fried Chicken the same way you always have, and not Taco Bell.
You want to know, don't you? Why they keep coming here. To Earth.
Your world is dying. Do you seek redemption?
My maker, I do.
On that drive, Julio Jones had the first 42 yards. Devontae Freeman had the last 29, including the 5-yard touchdown run. And for Freeman, his 10th rushing touchdown over the last 9 games. These two teams tied for the league low with 11 giveaways offensively, and a fumble by LeGarrette Blount leads to the points by Atlanta. Taking it out of the end zone is Lewis. And Dion Lewis tripped up as he crosses the 15. Now you can be the player and see the play through the quarterback's eyes. You're going to see Matt Ryan and what he sees off the play action, and he looks out there and he sees that he's got man coverage with safety help over the top to Julio Jones, and it's just a matter of beating him with the ball, and that's the big play that Julio had when he got strong at the catch and hauled that one in. And right now, Joe, this New England Patriot team, this is the first time that they've trailed in a game since week 12. That was against the Jets, and now here they are starting at their 16 down 7. Brady floats it toward the sideline, broken up. Mitchell the target, and good coverage by C.J. Goodwin. A former receiver in college, and he's really been learning the position of cornerback in the NFL. Yeah, now he gets to do it on the biggest stage here in Super Bowl 50. Deion Lewis, not much initially. Deion Jones couldn't bring him down. But then the Falcons swarmed to the ball. Ricardo Allen was in on the tackle, a gain of 3. Brian Poole there as well, 3rd and 7. And they're the first 3 possessions for Bill Belichick's New England Patriots. Well, we talked about it coming into the game, Joe, as to how this young Falcons team, especially this defense, was going to hold up with the emotion of the game. And they are flying around, and they have made some plays. That play by Deion Jones, he's had a heck of a first half already, but that forced fumble was big. 3rd down and 7. Brady steps up, finds White, and he's brought down immediately. And there's Goodwin again. It's 4th down. And after falling behind, the Patriots go 3 and out. Well, they go Julian Edelman in motion, and because Alford follows him, Brady knows he's got man coverage. He comes underneath to James White. You'd think that's a good matchup, running an option route against C.J. Goodwin, and Goodwin comes up. 2 big plays now on that drive, makes an open field tackle to force a punt. And over end, short punt, and it checks up. Good starting field position for Atlanta. They lead by 7. They'll start outside their own 35, and the 4-time Super Bowl champion frustrated.
Back to 5.
TB, you gotta clean that shirt.
Oh, I need a shirt.
I know. You're trending.
Trending? Here, Terry, take mine. Where's wardrobe? Help me! I'm trending! I gotta fix this! Bradshaw? We got a Bradshaw on the loose. That kind of stain!
A source has now confirmed that it was, in fact, barbecue sauce.
Give me a Bradshaw!
Who's that?
Hi. You got a,
The gazelle's migration is an extraordinary sight.
Do you think we could probably check out the game?
The search for fresh foliage during the dry season.
Hey, Terry. It's not what's on here that counts. It's what's in here.
Really?
I don't know.
Where was I?
Well, kids, Daddy's dead.
Let me guess. Faking your own death to get out of your Verizon contract?
Isn't that illegal?
What are you, a cop?
You could have just switched to Sprint. Their network reliability is within 1% of Verizon, and they save you 50% on most current Verizon rates.
Shoot. Don't let a 1% difference cost you twice as much.
Whatever you think you know about me, you don't.
Eric, Big Khalid found us.
We're blown. There will be attacks all over the country.
Thousands could die.
I'm gonna make this right. Go, go, go!
24 Legacy, the 2-night premiere begins tonight on Fox.
Stay tuned for music's biggest moment of the year, the Pepsi Zero Sugar Super Bowl 51 halftime show featuring the one and only Lady Gaga. 10:36, who has had a big year, game 24. The middle of that defense, it softens up. A deep safety, and it allows Gabriel to get in there uncontested for a nice completion. Ryan keeps it, rolls out to his left, has to get rid of it to the sideline. It's a catch, Julio Jones. What a throw and what a grab by number 11. Control down as they secure the catch. Grow in coverage, and this is with safety help. It's not one-on-one, so he's able to trail, and he's been doubled throughout this ball game, and yet he's still making big plays. Matt Ryan is 6 for 6 for 96 yards. Falcons have been able to run it, and run it well. Tevin Coleman this time stopped with a gain of 1. Yeah, you look at this running game for the Falcons, and as I said, this is a New England defense that has been really good in run defense. They're only giving up just under 90 yards a game, and heck, the Falcons almost have that with 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. So this is a defense that's not accustomed to teams running the football the way that the Falcons have, and when you're able to do that, all the things that the Falcons have done well all year continues to be in play, and the play action stuff and the big shots down the field. Second down and 9. Ryan unloads the tight end. Hooper fought for the ball. Chung in coverage. And it's incomplete. Third down and 9. Well, that was Hooper playing defense right there. Patrick Chung, he's in a great position, and when that ball came out, it looked to me like during the regular season. A knee injury cost him the final 2 games of the regular season, but he's got a Super Bowl touchdown. And the Atlanta Falcons have an extra point. A flag is down, and it looked like the player, Shane McClellan, who jumped over, may have mistimed his leap. So Bryant, he was right in Bryant's face to the point where Mac couldn't even attempt the extra point. Here's a call.
Number 58, defense. He was on the line of scrimmage at the time the ball was snapped. 5-yard penalty, retry.
Mike Pereira, the call was an illegal formation against the defense.
Yeah, I really don't like the call, although he tries to time the leap. If he's on the line of scrimmage directly over the center, then that's an illegal formation. But he came through over the gap, and so really to me this is not a foul.
Well, it moves the ball up to the 10. You can see Bill Belichick saying he's not on the center, he's on the guard, with maybe a word or two left out. It's a 14-0 game. Well, Matt Ryan's playing like a superstar. And this young Atlanta team leads by 14.
Serve the leaders and their barren wives.
We only wanted to make the world better.
Better.
Better never means better for everyone.
My name is Alfred, and I intend to survive.
Just how far does WeatherTech go to protect your vehicle?
Standing as rivals to sitting as one. I love you, halftime bathroom break, but sometimes you stink. New Febreze with odor clear technology cleans away odors like never before. The halftime bathroom break is coming. Is your bathroom ready? New Febreze.
Provided by Bud Light. What a host city Houston, Texas has been. They put their heart into it. It's been a treat to be in this city during this Super Bowl week. And the Atlanta Falcons lead by 14. It's the largest deficit in a Brady Belichick Super Bowl for the Patriots as they play in their 7th together. 8:48 left in the first half. And Tom Brady and the offense will set up at the 25. Coming up, it's the Alfa Romeo halftime report. As Tom Brady comes back onto the field. Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Jimmy. First half highlights and analysis. And a social media check-in with Katie Nolan. Well, now Brady is in a 14-point hole. You look at the total yards this quarter with 8:48 left. Over the middle, the tight end, Bennett. Now Houston native has got a first down. Just to add to that stat about the largest deficit for the Patriots in a Brady Belichick Super Bowl, no team has ever come deficit to win a Super Bowl. 10 points is the biggest comeback multiple times, but this is a 14-0 game and an impressive start by Dan Quinn's Falcons. First down, New England. Brady passes short of Edelman, and he was well covered. The way that this Falcons defense has been flying around the ball, they've done a lot of good things, and even with that being said, the Patriots, they've moved the ball. The one turnover in this game is really, when you look at the offense for the Patriots, they were rolling then and just unable to come away with any points, and that kind of ignited the Falcons offensively. There it is right there with Deion Jones, and Jalen Collins made a similar play that kind of got that game turned around against the Green Bay Packers in the NFC Championship game. On second down, Brady throws in the pass behind Amendola. And Brady was under pressure yet again, 3rd and 10. Yeah, overall, they have been able to do a good job of getting to Brady, and they've been able to do it without having to start relying on bringing extra rushers. So with that, they're able to still play coverage. A 4-man rush. Brooks Reed, he's coming off the edge, and Brady feels the urgency to get the ball out. And they've been able to make him uncomfortable. He's been hit 5 times, sacked twice. 3rd and 10. 4-man rush. Brady fires. Pass caught. Flag is down. James White with a catch short of first down yardage. Brady got hit after he let the pass go, but flags are down. Boy, Dwight Freeney, he got home. See Tom Brady, he's signaling that the penalty is against the Falcons. It's a hold which carries with it an automatic first down.
Pass, holding, number 23 defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
It's on Robert Alford, the hold. He's got a hold there of the right arm of Julian Edelman. Dwight Freeney, he put the spin move, his patented spin move, and was able to get a hit on Brady just as he was letting go of the ball. Freeney with 122.5 sacks, 18th all time. Playing in his 3rd Super Bowl, went 1-1 with Indy. On first down, handoff to Blunt, and he is stood up at the line of scrimmage. Milano, a former Patriot, was in on the stop with Jonathan Babineau. There's Rob Gronkowski. He's been out since week 13 with a back injury. He's had surgery. He's excited, obviously, with how he feels right now going into next year. But when the Patriots lost Gronkowski, they lost a major down the middle of the field weapon. Yeah, great player. Other people stepped up. Chris Hogan, Malcolm Mitchell, but you just don't replace the threat of a guy like Rob Gronkowski and what he means to a defense and having to defend him. They fake the handoff. Brady gets rid of it to James White. And White gets tripped up by Robert Alford. Had a lot of room if Alford doesn't make that stop. A gain of 7, 3rd Takes it to the 45, a gain of 1, where Tyson Jackson makes the tackle. What, the Patriots have not been a great running football team this season. And the Falcons haven't been a great run defense, this season, and which was going to prevail. And here in this first half, this Falcons defense has done a good job stifling the running game of the New England Patriots. Deion Lewis in the backfield with Brady on 2nd and 9. Brady, Lewis dropped it. Ricardo Allen was right on his back anyway, but now 3rd and 9 for Tom Brady. Timeout taken by Atlanta. And now each side is left with 2 with 5:16 left in the half. As we remind you to stay tuned for music. For music's biggest moment of the year, the Pepsi Zero Sugar Super Bowl 51 halftime show featuring the one and only Lady Gaga. That'll be a spectacle, no doubt. And what's the score going to be? Right now, 14-0 Atlanta, and there's Lady Gaga on the field posing for her own camera and then for others. Went out there a couple of different times. On 3rd down and 9. So we were talking about earlier, the largest comebacks in Super Bowl history, 10 points 3 times. Well, right now the Falcons are showing an all-out blitz. 3rd down and 9. Brady throws incomplete, but another flag. And it happened in the secondary, and it's another hold against Atlanta.
Prior to the pass, holding. Number 34 defense. Automatic. First down.
That's 3 defensive holds on this drive against Atlanta, and an easy call. You see the release there by Malcolm Mitchell, and then it causes the hold. Devondre Campbell, he just went right through Shaq Mason at right guard, and Brady has to get the ball out, but now, like you said, another penalty, another one on Brian Poole, and whether it's been Amendola or Hogan or anyone else, they've put him in a bind. All 3 of those holds have come on 3rd downs. Delayed handoff, it's blocked. Well played by Atlanta, and Hageman came through and was the first one to greet LeGarrette Blount. In the rushing yardage column, dominance by the Falcons. LeGarrette Blount so far just 2 yards a carry, 8 for 16 with a fumble.
45. 319. 45. 319.
2nd and 10, play action. Brady fires passes, caught by Bennett, and he's got a New England first down. And again, Tom Brady just able to get rid of it before the pressure got to him, completes it for 13. Yeah, Martellus Bennett, he comes off the ball, and he's able to get some separation there, and they get the ball into his hands, and he's had to do a little bit more with Rob Gronkowski going down as well. He's bounced around a little bit. The Patriots give up a 4th-round pick for him, and
45.
he's come through with some nice plays throughout the season. Fake the throw. They hand it off to Lewis. And he'll take it inside the 25 to the 24, a gain of 3. Well, that's a nice drive right now by this Patriots offense. Been aided, as we said, by some penalties with this Falcons defense. Kept some drives going, but down 14 points and first half winding down, needing to come away with something to get a little momentum back on their side. Now they're threatening. Remember, the Falcons won the toss. They deferred. They'll get the ball to start the second half. 2nd and 7. Lewis first guy there was Dwight Freeney. Well, I think this defensive front for the Falcons was really challenged coming into this game. You see Grady Jarrett, I halfway expected to see a flag. When you start body slamming guys, you start looking for yellow flags coming out. But they have played really well, whether it's been getting pressure on Brady with a four-man rush or playing the run. They have risen to the challenge here in this first half. They're down at 6. Falcons overload the right side of the Patriots offensive line. Pass is picked. Intercepted. Robert Alford. He's gone. There are no flags. And the Falcons add to their lead. Alford with a pick 6. On the return by Robert Alford. They're trying to run a rub route with Amendola then coming underneath, and you're going to see Alford, he's deep, and he just reads Brady. He drives underneath it. He makes a play, and Tom Brady's not able to slow him down. That's a great job now with the Patriots down in scoring position with 2 takeaways defensively, and this time it's a pick 6. 2:21 left in the first half, and this young defense biggest stage, shutting down Tom Brady. They've forced 2 turnovers, and they've turned those 2 turnovers into 14 points and lead by 21. Second-year head coach Dan Quinn. His group up by 21.
Moment of the year, the Pepsi Zero Sugar Super Bowl 51 halftime show, featuring the one and only Lady Gaga.
On Fox is sponsored by Logan, in theaters March 3rd, rated R, and by Budweiser. Go see the Clydesdale Super Bowl party now on Budweiser's Facebook page.
Next Gen Stats, presented by Mercedes-Benz. You look at the passing by distance there and how effective Matt Ryan has been. Typically, when you start looking at beyond 20 yards, you don't have that kind of completion percentage, but he has been hot, and some guys have certainly made some plays on him. And what a big turnaround there by Robert Alford on the interception and man coverage, and it looked like even Alford got caught up a little bit in not seeing Julian Edelman across the field, and it frees him up, and he just drives on the ball and makes a big-time play. Then the 82-yard return for the first ever pick 6 against Tom Brady in a postseason game, let alone a Super Bowl.